Thanks for tuning in to the Finance News Network. I'm Jessica Amir. Joining me today from Collection House Group is Chair Leigh Berkley. Leigh, welcome to the Finance News Network and thanks for your time over the phone.
Thanks very much, Jessica. Good to talk to you.
First up, can you just give us an introduction to the company?
Yes, Collection House is an ASX-listed receivable management company headquartered in Brisbane with offices around Australia, New Zealand and Manila in the Philippines. Over the last couple of years, we've really benefited from the new investments we've made in technology and people, and we've shown some great results. We've been first mover in a number of technological issues, such as comprehensive credit reporting, and we've got now a portal that allows our customers to speak to us 24 hours a day online. In fact, Collection House over the last couple of years is becoming more of a fintech, and we've shown tremendous progress in 2018. Our net PAT is 26.1 million, and that's up 50% from the previous year. We've brought in a thing called the Portfolio Enhancement Program, which is enabling us to recycle older capital into new portfolio deals.
And well done on your net PAT or net profit after tax growth. And I believe you're moving to Australia. Can you tell us about the rationale and a bit more about your background?
After becoming a chartered accountant, I spent the last 30 years in the industry, most of that time running a business similar to Collection House in the UK. Collection House approached me to be a director of the company because of that, and also my experience in the industry. I was president of the UK Trade Association, and currently I'm working with an umbrella group across Europe called FENCA, putting together a code of conduct for GDPR, the new EU data protection regulation. I've also got good relationships with the regulators in the UK and across Europe, and that's really important because having also met ASIC, I know that there's a lot of common ground between what the regulators are looking for in Australia and elsewhere around the world. I've been privileged to be the chair of Collection House since last November, and it's been such a good experience that I've decided to move full-time to Oz. I already have a home in Australia, and I spend about a third of my time here already, and I'm really looking forward to spending more time with the board and the management team over the years to come.
And your recent announcement also touched on proposals by Collection House MD and CEO Anthony Rivas. Just tell us about that.
Yeah, great news there. We were delighted to announce recently to the market that Anthony wishes to remain with the company after his 3-year contractual term, and we kind of knew that anyway. We've been talking about it. I've been talking with Anthony about that since the minute I took on the chair, and as part of that process, Anthony has kindly proposed that he will forego 2 million of the 3 million performance rights to which he'd be entitled this time next year. And that's valued at $2.6 million. That's his commitment to the shareholders and to the future of this company.
Thanks, Leigh. And you also announced the appointment of 2 new directors. Just tell us more about them.
Yeah, some fantastic new talent for the board there, Jessica. Sandra Berkensley and Catherine McDowell. Both have a thorough understanding of our sector, thanks to their extensive financial services background and time already spent in the business, acclimatizing and familiarizing themselves with what we do. Sandra is recognized as a recognized industry expert in delivering compliance programs, and she'll be invaluable support as we strengthen our risk and compliance framework over the coming months. Meanwhile, Catherine has an excellent international commercial track record with impressive history of delivering cultural change and customer service programs for major institutions. Both experienced directors, and I'm delighted to be adding these 2 outstanding women to our board.
Thanks, Leigh. Now to strategy. How is the company progressing?
Yes, Anthony Rivas and the senior leadership team have brought in some really great new initiatives, new talented people, and great infrastructure to position us strongly for the future in what's a very dynamic, rapidly changing industry. We'll become more and more a fintech, and with our reinvigorated board guiding that talented management team, I believe we're uniquely well positioned for the next exciting chapter.
And last question, Leigh, what's the outlook for FY19 and why should investors consider adding CLH to their portfolios?
To me, it looks like a really compelling proposition. We're improving the business, enhancing customer outcomes, and increasing shareholder value in a compliant, sustainable manner for 2019. We'll remain early adopters of technology and stay innovative in the use of our capital and data. But in everything we do, we want to do the right thing for our people, our clients, our customers, and of course our shareholders. And with that in mind, this year we're holding the AGM in 3 different locations simultaneously, in Brisbane, Melbourne and Sydney. So I look forward to meeting as many shareholders as possible face to face and having them give a chance to ask questions, because we really want feedback and support from our shareholders this year. And we look forward to the AGM later in November.
Leigh Berkley, thank you so much for the update.
Thank you. Thanks, Jessica.